What's up, guys? Got a little message for you today. I'm lubing up my arm. It's very itchy. It's very, very itchy. So here's the deal. If you're popping on and you can hear me, please say hello and let me know that you can hear me. I have to share something with you, and it's very fitting considering that it's the first day of the month, right? Brand new month, brand new opportunity to do things. Hey, Emily. Hey, Shane. So, you guys, like, driving me insane. Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. So I have to just share this message with you guys because here's the deal. We write out a really perfect plan, right? Hey, Michael, what's up? We write out a really perfect plan, and we have this like goal, right? And we like to talk about it, and we go all over, and we tell everyone all about it, right? Hold on, let me turn this damn sound off. And we were like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm going to be this, and I'm going to go to the gym every day, and I'm going to get these clients, and I'm gonna share my story, and I'm gonna grow my business, and I'm gonna all day long. Trust me, this is what I'm told, this is what I hear, this is what I listen to all day long. And I'm like, cool, like that's awesome. Like, you want to do that? Fuck yeah, let's do that, right? Well, what are you doing to make it happen? Well, I have this plan, and and then it's again, like, okay, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but you're not fooling anyone because there's a reason that you're not there yet. Like, there's a reason that you're not there yet. What is the reason? Okay? So here's the reason that your plan's not working 90% of the time. You're not actually doing it. Like, seriously. You're just not actually doing things. And it's my favorite part of life, considering the fact that this is what I do for a living, when people try to come to me and tell me the opposite. I'm like, cool, well, what are you doing? Tell me what you're doing every day to execute on this plan. And they like stutter, or they make shit up, or they, like, I can really, really tell when you're lying to me, okay? Like, this is what I do for a living. It's insanity, quite honestly. But that's the thing. So here's the deal. I hate to break it to you, but the biggest part of what it is that you have to do to create whatever it is that you're working towards, whatever goal it is, whatever area of life it's in, whatever the goal may be, you actually have to do stuff. Like talking about it, writing it out. Cool. Awesome. Clarity. We need clarity. That's great. We need motivation. That's great. But if you're not actually doing anything, you're not actually taking action every single day, like, the talking, the writing, the plan means shit. It doesn't mean anything. Does this make sense? Like, do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a harsh reality, and a lot of people just don't seem to understand this. And I don't know what else to do at that point. Like, I can help you, I can hold you accountable, I can ask you the same questions every single week, but when it comes down to it, you have to get up every day and do the shit. You have to do the shit that you don't want to do when you don't want to do it. That's just the truth. Go onto YouTube and look up any successful person, all of these motivational speeches and all these motivational videos. Look them up and listen to them. What do they tell you? You have to do the work. Like, you have to get up and do the work. You have to get up and do the work. Now, I do not like when people say that. Like, it drives me insane when you see all these freaking Facebook posts. Do the work. Do the work. I'm like, first of all, you aren't doing the work, bro. So, like, please don't bark at me that I need to be doing the work, because I can obviously see that you're talking shit right now. So please don't throw that shit in my face when you're not doing the work. Like, that would be like me getting on here and telling you guys all of the things that I tell you and then not doing any of them myself. Like, I walk my fucking talk every day. It's just the reality. Like, you have to. There's a reason that some people get results and other people don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to take action, even when it sucks. Like, it's not fun. Do you think I want to wake up at 6 a.m.? No. Do you think I want to do the things that I'm doing every day? Not always. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do because I make it fun for myself and make challenges, and I like to see the result, obviously. But basically, it's not fun, but you have to do it. Like, it's just part of life. Hi, grown-up life. Do stuff. End of story. Unless you are cool with skating through every single day, like on autopilot, not paying attention with which there are some people that are okay with that, and that's fine, to each their own. But most people are not, especially people in my audience, in my tribe, in my world, are not okay with that. So here's the deal. Like, either you're talking about not being okay with it, or you're doing something about not being okay with it. Do you see what I'm saying here? Sorry, I'm going to go back and see what you guys said. Talk is easy, execution requires work. Absolutely. David, correct. Emily, it makes so much sense. How bad do you want it? 100%, Emily. Like, trust me, the shit that I do every day is not fun. It's not always good times. It's not always trips to Vegas and trips to Arizona, which, yes, it does. Like, it does happen to me now. But I've created that. I deserve that because I've created it. Like, 100%. I've created it. I make the world the reality where I can work for 2 hours in the morning when I'm on vacation and go do whatever the fuck I want the rest of the day. Or I can sit there and work all day. It's my choice. But this is the point of what I'm trying to get at. The biggest thing is that I don't give a fuck what you have to say. Your actions speak louder than words to me. And it should speak louder than words to you and to everyone else around you, basically. I mean, and this is the way I operated when I was in corporate. Same situation. Like, I don't care what you're saying. I care what you're doing. And everyone should think that. Like, what you're saying is great, sure. But if you have the actions to back it up, that's the only reason that I will listen to you. Like, why should I listen to you if you aren't actually doing the things? Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah, being an adult sucks, dude. Tanya, like, you don't need to apologize to anybody, dude. Like, look in the mirror and quit lying to yourself. That's all that you have to do. End of story. There's no apologies needed. Like, that's not helping anything. It's, you know what I'm saying? Like, just do it. End of story. All you need to do is do it. That's it. Basically, I mean, I have a video coming out of my morning routine, and you can see the look on my face at 6 a.m. Like, I am not a morning person, okay? That's my other favorite excuse. I'm just not a morning person, Jamie. I'm just not a morning person. Cool. Okay. How bad do you want it? Like, do you want to work until 10 p.m. every night? I don't. So we'll wake up earlier. You can make up all the excuses. Trust me, my head tries to make up all the excuses every fucking day. And occasionally they win. Absolutely, sometimes they win. We're all human. But the excuses in your head are always going to happen. They're always going to show up. It's just a matter if you let them win or not, basically. I mean, it's just life. Like, I'm not making this stuff up. Like I said before, like, I can get on here or get in whatever and talk. And there's a lot of people who do. Don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people who walk their talk every single day. But what I would tell you to do if you want to know why your plan's not working or why you're not accomplishing what you're wanting to accomplish, you need to take a good fat look inside of yourself and say, okay, what am I not doing? And just be honest. Like, don't lie. I don't give a fuck if you wrote a plan out this week. Cool. Do you want a cookie? Because it doesn't matter. Well, I wrote my plan. Sweet. Did you do anything with your plan? Like, did we take action or we just talk about it? Because here's the problem. Let me dig a little deeper for you really quick. When you talk about it, it's satisfying. It makes you feel good. People around you are like, yes, you're awesome. You have a plan. Woo, execute. Woo, woo, woo. And then you like feel real good. You're like, damn, I got a plan. Like, this is going to be a great week. And then the moment happens that something gets a little difficult and you don't do it. You don't actually do anything with it. So basically, though, what happens is that your ego and your subconscious and your way of thinking is fueled and fed by other people or by yourself saying, hey, this is my plan. This is what I'm going to do. Again, I'm gonna do this. You have to stop looking for outside validation of your plan. Like, realistically, if you have a coach, that's a different story. You have a coach and you guys look over a plan and she or he holds you accountable and that's what you're doing. That's great. But like, the whole world doesn't need to know every fucking move you're going to make, because it doesn't matter. And all you're doing is screwing yourself over, because subconsciously you're telling yourself that you did something great when you haven't done anything. Like, that's the thing. End of story. Like, that's how this all works, you guys. Like, it's a mindset game. That's the best part. I actually did a podcast interview yesterday, and it was amazing because he understood what I was getting at about the mindset behind being productive, like in being a higher performer in all areas of your life, which is what I help people with. It's not as much the plan as it is the mindset and execution behind it. The execution requires mindset. Like, it is such a large piece of the puzzle. It is the piece of the puzzle that most people ignore because they think they can be super strategic and that means everything is going to work. No, especially not when you're trying to branch out and do your own thing and manage your own life and make your own, super balanced existence. Like, you have to be in the right state of mind. And no one can do it for you. Like, no one can do it for you. Emily, you're so right. You're only hurting yourself by not executing. Like, eventually, don't you get sick of that? Like, that's my thing, too. Like, don't you just... It all feeds in. Like, you don't execute, then you feel like shit because you're lying to everyone around you because they ask you about your plan and you're bullshitting them, which makes you feel crappy. And then you feel crappy about yourself inside your own head, and then your self-talk turns super negative, and it brings you even further down and further away from being productive, and then you're not making the money that you want to do, you're not hitting deadlines, you're like wasting money on things that you're not actually doing anything with, because all of your time and attention is going into lying about what you said you were going to do. Like, why? Why do you do, like, why? Just tell the fucking truth. If I don't do something, I just am honest about it. I'm just like, yep, I did not do that. You're right. No excuse. Usually there's really not a reason. Like, if there's something that I didn't do, I just didn't do it. There's no reason to spend and waste your time making up a lie or an excuse about it. Like, what does that matter? We're grown-ups. We're all adults. I don't give a shit. Like, cool. We'll go get it done. End of story. I don't understand. There's just so much time wasted on BSing around what we did or didn't do, or what we say we're going to do. Like, that's like my least favorite thing in the world. I'm going to do this. Cool. Talk to me when you did it. Talk to me when you're done. I don't care what you're going to do. It doesn't mean anything. So basically, you guys, just for the love of God, if something is not coming to fruition and your plan's not working, or you're not getting what you're looking for, you need to look at yourself inside. I don't give a fuck about everyone else. I don't care about the wrenches that are thrown at you. I don't care about the rain or the car accident or the person down the street or your mother or your brother or your sister. I don't care about any of that because it doesn't matter. It's you. Look at you and be honest with yourself. Why isn't it working? Interesting. And this isn't like, oh, let me fucking yell at you and tell you that you're shitty, because that's not the case. It's just like, stop doing it. Stop doing it, or settle and be fine with where you're at, which is fine. Again, to each their own. That is your choice. If you choose to stay where you are, cool. Like, I'm good with that, but don't run your mouth about a bunch of other things, or don't come to me and ask me to help you create things and then you do nothing about it, because that then makes you feel better. Like, I'm not in the business of doing that. That's not my world. I'm good. I'd rather make like $10,000 less and then help people that aren't willing to execute. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't fuel me. It doesn't service me. It makes me feel really shitty, quite honestly. So if you want things, you need to actually do things. End of story, basically. Emily, I'm glad that you needed this today. And I'm glad that you're here. I love you. I saw your post about journaling yesterday, I think it was, and it made me so happy. I was like, yay. She gets it. Yes. Tanya, I've spent so much time making excuses that my brain thinks it's normal. Yep. Yes, you have. You need to just tell the truth. You need to figure out what the truth is. Maybe that's what you need to focus on first. You know what I mean? Like, what is the actual truth? Like, what did I actually do today? Nothing? Cool. Did I fuck off all day at work? Okay. Like, it's the reality. Like, you need to look at what's really happening. Like, what's really happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, end of story. There's no reason. Like, BSing is pointless. It's a complete waste of brain space, a complete waste of time. Like, what's the point? What's it getting you? It's getting you nothing. It's getting you standing in the exact same place that you've been for 2 years. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate that. All right. I will, if anybody's got questions, you guys can pop them in really quick. Otherwise, I'm going to jump off. I have an afternoon full of coaching calls today. It's going to be awesome. I actually really love Tuesdays and Wednesdays because they're typically full of calls, which is fun. It's exhausting, but it's fun. There's such a delay. Yeah. Very true, Lisa. Very true. Let's smoothie life today. Oh, did you guys see my shirt? So it says, I don't know if, is it backwards? Yeah, it's backwards too. But feeling namaste, but also a little hood. So accurate. It's really not even funny. This shirt was made for me. You're very welcome, Emily. Thank you for being awesome. It's been really cool to watch you on your journey. It's exciting. It makes me happy. Someday I need to meet you. For sure. All right, guys. If there's anything else that you have, pop it in real quick. Otherwise, I'm jumping off. I put oatmeal in this smoothie today, and it's like too thick. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Go out there. Quit talking shit. Nobody cares. Just do the action. Do the action and let that speak. And then you can talk about the action. That's the beauty of it. Hold on one moment. Take the action and then talk about your experience. People will listen to you when you do that. People will give a shit more when you do that. You'll actually have credibility when you do that. Interesting. Take action, quit talking shit, and watch all of the areas of your life change. And then you can call me and tell me about it because I'll celebrate with you because I promise you that it will happen. Seriously. Hit me up and tell me about it when you stop talking shit and you start doing things and you see all the areas in your life change. It's pretty amazing. Now, don't call me a week from now because I won't. That's bullshit. Things don't change in a week. Okay? Just saying. Head down, mouth shut, do work. End of story. Yes, Ellie, for awesome. Okay. All right, bye. Bye, guys. Have an awesome rest of your day.